Good afternoon, everybody. Oh no, here comes Momo. It is Thursday, June 18th at 4:36 p.m. I put my phone in do not disturb mode. My cat is right next to me, standing on her cat tree. She's leaning over looking at me, and I'd show you, but I don't want to disrupt her. The wind is blowing, and that matters because my windows are open. So my cat is to my left, my daughter's not home, so my cat could move and my daughter could come home at any time. So I'm gonna do the would you rather coloring tag. Today's tea is celestial seasoning, cinnamon, apple spice, and oh my gosh, I wish I could. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Hey Momo, why aren't you looking at the camera? Are you going up in your cat tree? Okay. Anyways, sorry for the dizziness and all that, but I just had to show you what I was dealing with. Great. Yes, I will start editing. I am being a perfectionist, and that is not going to help me accomplish my goal. So the shadow's bugging me, the angle's bugging me, like I'm feeling sensitive. I tried to get Momo to come out with me earlier, like when I was ready to go out, but because she's used to me being at work at this time, she didn't want to go out. She went in her cat tree. She is sitting on the second tier of her cat tree, hanging her paw over, so I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to work, but we'll see. I've been working on this page all day for a million hugs and kisses. I've been using Tombos. These are the Tombos. And where is it? This is the palette. Oh my God, Momo's trying to take off a ribbon that I put on her tree. This is what I'm using now. I'm using Prismacolor to shade. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to do while I am answering this tag. If I finish, I'm gonna swatch my Ohuhu halawa pencils. I'm gonna be using them for my buddy color, but I don't know if she wants me to even color it on stream because we kind of doing that thing where you don't reveal it until you're done. So we'll see about that. That's 3 minutes of housekeeping. I guess I should allow myself a 5-minute introduction. I plan to start editing like Villo or CapCut. I already tried, put them on. Are you forking kidding me? I'm almost scratching on the chair in the dining room. Okay, what else can I say for housekeeping? My brain's not working right now, so I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say is, I'm committed to making a video every day in June, and that's gonna be challenging on Friday the 26th because I will be spending the night in the hospital. So we'll see as we get closer. Maybe I'll make it up the next day and do 2. That seems to be more pragmatic. Okay, now that we've got all that out of the way, I'm going to be doing Would You Rather coloring tag from Kirsty's Coloring Sketch. It's a 5-year-old tag, but I noticed that people were still adding to it. It is my goal to go through all. I'm like, are you kidding me? I like hear noise outside. I think it's my daughter. Go through all the coloring tags to kind of get caught up. So Kirsty created this 5 years ago, and the most recent one I saw, because I have a playlist I'm adding them to, is Spare Room Studio, who made hers 2 days ago, and I think there's like 33 or 38 in the playlist. So this is my contribution. So before I get started, I want to say that, let me turn up my light because I actually need it to see. Sorry if the angle doesn't work for you. I'm trying to be mindful of the viewer. and of my brain that doesn't want to cooperate. Today was a stream train, so today I went to, and I will tag Zoe streams, and then, gosh, my brain, who was after Zoe? Was it Vera? No, it was Auntie Chris. Then it was Vera. Was it Vera? I think it was Vera. Then Piggy Pens did her premiere, and then Brain Focus, her premiere for her collab, and then Jane's Living Sky. So I've been, this is how I want to be spending my summer break. Doing coloring. I guess I'll talk for a little bit longer. Tara Tripoli Arts is, what am I doing? This is not the pencil I meant to get. Tara Tripoli Arts is gonna do 100 days of painting thing, which I think I'm gonna join in. I've been wanting to learn how to watercolor with my brush markers for a long time. I even have a workbook that I've never worked through, so I think that I will devote that challenge to that. So that's going to be interesting when I start doing coloring dags and the 100 days of painting. Yeah. So now that I've said all that, I just want to say, like, hats off to people who edit. I'm still planning on editing, but right now my time is precious, and like maybe once I get to 100 subscribers or start editing, I don't know what. Oh yeah, and about going live. Maybe I'll feel like doing it when I get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 97, maybe not. There's a lot of reasons why I'm nervous about doing a live, which I'll talk about later, because now I'm 7 minutes and I haven't gotten to the coloring tag yet. Yeah, I haven't been able to get my chest x-ray yet. I haven't heard back from my medical assistant yet, so like, whatever. Okay, now that I'm done talking, would you rather? Okay, so let me tell you that when I first came across this tag, all right, I always, my procedure or my policy, and I'm kind of joking because in my job we're constantly doing these policy and procedures training. So, that's a whole interesting concept about what's the difference between a policy and a procedure, which I could log into my company website and study it, but my policy is, as a new content creator, and I'm still not doing the coloring tag, so I'm sorry if you're waiting for that, it's coming. But this is about the coloring tag. My policy is, I need to get light aqua and aquamarine. My policy is for coloring tags that I'm almost washing her paw, okay, that I will not, and I still have the same bracelet. I still want to do a manicure. Man, time. Okay, I'm getting light aqua and aquamarine. So before I jump into a hashtag, I want to see what other creators have done, because I'm still learning the culture of the coloring community. And so I've watched a few of these. What's the other one? Aquamarine. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I've watched a few of these to kind of get the hang of it. I'm starting to track a bunch of coloring tags, like cozy coloring, if my coloring books had personalities. There's some other ones. So I kind of want to see what people are doing before I jump in there as a new content creator on YouTube. So I listened or watched a few of your streams. I ordered the playlist from oldest to published, from oldest to newest. So I've gotten through a few of the first ones, initial ones, and yeah. So I want to be sensitive to the creator. Really? I hope that's, want to be sensitive to the creator of the hashtag, because I had a kind of visceral reaction to some of these. So I just want to give a disclaimer that there's no way any reflection on the creator of the hashtag. I just happened, I mean, I had a strong reaction, which I noticed that people in the color, from one thing I observed today on the stream chain is people in the coloring community have strong opinions. So meaning that's normal, that's okay. You know, like I said, still learning the lay of the land. So the first question is, and I even talked to my best friend about this when I told him that I was gonna be doing this tag. Is my camera at an angle? It is at an angle. Oh my God. I'm sorry if this gives you vertigo. It's not my intention, but I wanted to show you my cat and I don't want to disrupt it or waste video time. All right, I'm gonna leave this for now because I need to have a little chat with my assistant about whether or not I'm done with this page. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I created my own virtual assistant with ChatGPT to help me with my coloring and my art, since I can't afford a tutor, and if I haven't self-disclosed, I do have a non-specific learning disability, which means I'm eligible for tutors in school, and I could tell a whole different story about being twice exceptional, mentally gifted, and with a learning disability, but I won't do that right now. Where the fork did I put those pencils? So, I had a strong reaction to this one. Would you rather color in the, oh, here they are. Would you rather color in the same book for the rest of your life or use the same medium? Okay, so I didn't number the pages in this book. I have numbered my other pages. I could number it just as an exercise while I'm talking to get back to it. I might do that. Is that really what I was planning to do with my time? No. I'm so used to numbered pages for collabs, but okay. Let's just look at this book. Never mind the numbers. Okay, now I know this is just a hypothetical, but there's this book's not going to last me the rest of my life. But if we're going to be literal about the tag, well, mediums. Let me show you my Prismacolor. All right. Let's see. Should we back? Do we need to back up? Okay. Would these last me the rest of my life? Let's just pull it out just a little bit. No. Look at this. Are these gonna last the rest of my life? Absolutely not. This, I mean, I've been using not this particular set of pencils, by the way. Sneak peek, back here we have some extra luminance. My entire Pablo collection, that's it. Some old school Eagle, Burl. These are some backup Prismacolors that I've been using. This is a Spectra color because I've heard this is rare. These are, yeah. So is this gonna, you know, are either of these gonna last me my whole lifetime? No. They're not. So my brain won't let me answer that question. Okay, right now, I just had those, there they are. So how are we gonna do this with these pencils? Because I need to, maybe I'll put them here, put my Prismacolor back. Oh, good Lord. I'm gonna have to put this on the floor because this little, I haven't opened this yet, but it, you know, I'm really looking forward to this acrylic paint set, neon. Fell into the little opening on my cart where I have my Prismacolor. I want to show you guys something cool. See, this is how my brain works, so I understand if it's too much for you. This is the creative brain I was talking about, so you have been warned. If you come to my channel, this is what you're going to experience. So if you're looking for linear thinking, won't be here. Okay, I bought some refillable acrylic brush markers, but since that's not what we're doing right now, we are swatching these. I bought these used. See, I mean this, I bought these used because I'm gonna be doing an RJ Hampson page. I already showed that, but I'll show it again. Not the work on it unless my buddy gives me the go ahead, but this is the page I'm gonna be doing. And I asked in the Frog's Tail Instagram buddy group which pencils work best, and someone said Ohuhu halawa. I think Coloring Through It might have said that. I'm gonna actually tag her, and then, you know, she can correct me if I'm wrong. So I bought this used on Amazon. I think it was like $32. It originally started out as like $44. I'm sorry I'm going off topic from the coloring tag, but you talk about mediums, and I ended up watching Jennifer Stay's premiere video yesterday as I was preparing to swatch these. See, they're used. Wow, one used pencil. Also, Barbara Color has a video where she did a Prismacolor and Ohuhu halawa showdown. So in my videos, like I said, I notice other creators do this too, like mentioned in this stream. So if you don't want me to mention you in your stream, please let me know, because I always like to share the love by showing people where my ideas and inspirations come from. So we're gonna put these here. I'm gonna have to lean this against the arm. And this color card is for my hugs and kisses, so we're gonna put it in there. I have this swatch chart. Thank you, Rachel Henderson, for this. I will also tag her. We're 17 minutes into this. See, this is what happens when you've been in the coloring community for 5 years and haven't made content. So I apologize. Hopefully when I get more content out, I will be more focused. So can't answer number 1. 2, would you rather color a page of leaves? Okay, so this is interesting because these are not in color family order. Okay, now I'm gonna lose, I wish I could swear, but when I say fork, you know what I mean. I'm gonna lose my absolute forking mind. I did not think that I was gonna have to color family order these, but it's probably for the best since I will be using them. Okay, as much as I like this, maybe right now I need the desk space because I need to do this. I need to do, I really want to swear right now, for fork's sake. And I need to do this. These are the Prismacolor I just used. Sorry for the, see if I can't, whatever. Okay, here's the swatching video. I don't know if I told Auntie Chris I was going to do a swatching video or who I told what, maybe Shar, I don't know. But we are going to put my Ohuhu pencils in color family order. Wow. I answer these questions. Now, I use these long, skinny trays as sorting bins, but right now they're all occupied. So I will use a storage cup. Sometimes I have these organized, sometimes I don't. Right now this has like beading scissors, my single Ohuhu. This is a skin color that I use. Whatever, I could tell so many stories. Eventually, I'll feel caught up. This is an earring someone gave me, this set, back when I cared about male attention. So anyways, we are going to swatch these, and I'm going to keep going, if my voice will allow me. I did put some cough drops in my, see, The two that I can see right now has the Prismacolors in it, and my Kleenex and cough drops, and the Tombow. So the rest might be in my room. I don't know. Welcome to my welcome to my brain. All right. So we are now swatching these. I hate this shadow. I know I need to move the ring light. Whole different subject. Yeah, that's getting on my nerves, but what can I do? What's making that shadow? This? It's this window over here. Okay, let's try something. Okay, at least that's less of a shadow. Now I just have my hand. Okay, I think I can focus now. This is why I'm not gonna live stream, because I don't think I could focus. What the absolute flip? Okay, I have my ring light up here, but again, I don't wanna adjust it. Maybe I haven't filmed it this time of day. Let's get out my handy dandy numbers. Okay. Here we go. Now somebody might say, wow, she's weird. She's, you know, retentive, but I'm not, because my time is really limited. So I create all these systems so I can be efficient, you know, when it's not summer break. Okay, I think I can focus now. And no, I don't have ADHD. I've talked about that a little bit, about mental health, artists, and creativity. Okay, so now we can move on. Would you rather call me? Oh boy, there comes Momo. Momo, are you gonna let me do this? Can you let me do this? Please. Thank you. Okay. I actually have, I'm like so paranoid my daughter's gonna walk in right when I get into my groove. Okay, some tape. So I can tape this and we can get going. Momo, Momo, please, Momo, don't do that. Are you gonna go sit in the window? Thank you. All right. Oh yeah, blue blocking glasses on because I don't want to fork up my sleep schedule because I go to bed early. Ugh, I need this. One of the kids in my class gave this to me. I need it. It's a little stress ball. No, I'm not stressing myself out. This is really brand new territory for me. Look, brand new pencils, a brand new coloring tag, brand new used pencils. Yes, Momo. Momo was a relatively recent addition to my life, only last Thanksgiving. Yeah. Someone might criticize me and say I'm stressing myself out or I'm overthinking, but this is how my brain works. Can't really change that, and do I really need to? I mean, I think the results speak for themselves, meaning my artwork. Nobody ever said an artist's personality was easy. Anyways, I digress. Number 2, would you rather color a full page of leaves or a wallpaper style? I would say a full page of leaves because then I can work on my technique. There's all kinds of mediums and blending. Hi, Momo. Yeah, let me finish. That I'd like to try. So, leaves would be perfect, although I don't mind wallpaper. Okay. Wow, this might be my longest video yet. Would I rather color fur or skin? Well, since I'm more proficient or comfortable with skin rather than fur, I would say skin. I know a lot of people in the coloring community aren't comfortable with skin or portraits, but because I'm like a portrait painter and a portrait illustrator, like that's not an issue for me. What the fuck? This is desert. Oop. I swear. If I get censored, I get censored. I'm trying to be good. YouTube. I really am. I need to look up, yeah, Momo. I need to look up their policies. Okay, so maybe Rachel Henderson got it wrong because this is number 2 and it's pastel yellow. About swearing, so much to learn as a new content creator. Ugh, the shadow. I'm gonna have to figure that out. You know, I think I'm gonna ask my ChatGPT assistant about this shadow, show him some photos. I know I'm not the only one who uses ChatGPT as a studio assistant, so I appreciate those of you who normalize that. Clearly I'm not creating AI content, you know. That's a whole different story. I mean, I digress so many times. I could tell the story about the girl who blocked me on Instagram because when I even talked about, you know, asking ChatGPT for help, she thought I was doing AI art and immediately blocked me and talked about it. I'm like, what? Okay. So number 4, would I rather color a double page spread in a Kirby book or a Clara Markova book? Well, I don't own any Clara Markova books and I don't know that I ever will. I know it's supporting the artist, but I don't have the kind of income where I can support the artist by shipping and handling. I only buy my books used from thrift books or Amazon or new on sale, and that's a whole nother thing. I pretty much have every Kirby Roseanne's book because it's easy to get him used or on sale, like on Book Outlet or Amazon 3 for $2 and used on thrift books. So I would say Kirby Roseanne's. If Clara Markova had a free double page spread on her website, I'd color it. So maybe I'll look because I did do one Clara Markova picture so far. It should be on my Instagram. 5, would I rather color grayscale or line art? Line art, hands down. I know a lot of people say that it takes skill to color line art, but I'd challenge them and say it takes skill to draw. So come and draw with me. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Yeah. So let's see. It's like, should I put the number on the front side or the back side? I'm actually thinking maybe I need to put it next to the pencil name. Okay. 6, would I rather color a page by Mystic Art Mirrors or Kirsty Coloring? I own books by both of them, or, you know, Coloring Heaven for Mystic Art Mirrors. What are we doing? Lemon yellow? And actual books by Kirsty Coloring. Where's my cat? She must be in my room. I'm sure she's annoyed with me. I haven't colored either. I'm in a Kirsty Coloring Instagram group, so I'm more likely to color that. I have like 3 of her books, and I have a few, maybe 3 Coloring Heavens that feature Mystic Art Mirrors as well. So I can't answer that question. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the 4 for freak's sake. Oh boy. I may have to cut it off if I can't cut off this cough. Okay. I think I am going to, where did I put my cough drops? Take one of these. Or maybe I'm okay. Let's see. I could check my medication time. I'm using an inhaler, generic Allegra, guaifenesin. Actually, I have 2 inhalers, the emergency inhaler and the steroid inhaler. Guaifenesin, Allegra, generic, cough drops, tea, 6, Oh yeah, benzonatate, 7. Well, the T isn't the prescriptions. I was helping my cough down. So benzonatate, emergency inhaler, non-emergency inhaler. Then non-prescription is the guaifenesin and the cough drops. That's 5. And the generic Allegra. 3 prescription, 3 non-prescription. I'm waiting on the hospital to get the chest x-ray order from the clinic and blah, blah, blah. Oh, look, it calmed my voice down. We can keep going. And if you're still with me, thank you. Okay. 7. Would you rather color in silence or color with background noise? Time is money, but it's the summer. Nevertheless, okay, I need dark cadmium yellow. My brain is not braining. I am, what do you call it? My words are not working. I am paying down my sleep debt, but I'm not there yet. Okay. So anyways, I was saying that, you know, a spin on time is money. I don't have, is this it? What the fuck is this called? Oh, I said it again. You know, it's funny. I can censor myself at work because I work with kids, but on the internet, especially when I'm recording, this is the raw, unedited me. Now, will I go back and bleep myself out at some point if I still have my YouTube account? Sure. Okay, what is this? Mango. So, I don't consider watching YouTube. Okay, Rachel, you made some mistakes with names. And great, now my neighbor is revving up his motorcycle. Welcome to sensory differences. I am sensitive to noise. Now, well, I've been told I have perfect relative pitch, and I sing, and I played the flute, and the blah, blah, blah. When it comes to noises like motorcycles, it's a problem. I should say, this is a neurospicy channel, and maybe I will at some point. Okay, so I think I answered that by not answering it, that time is money, and when I'm at my desk, I need to be maximizing my time. So I think it would be, well, my computer's in front of me, so foreground noise. 8, would you rather color with a mix of mediums? My God, my brain is tired. We'll see. Tea, water. If I have to get up, we're done. Would you rather color with a mix of mediums and brands or stick to one medium? All right, a dose. 2 of these is a dose, so let's see if having 2 in my mouth. So I'm bringing you all into my real life struggle with my cough. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Maybe I answer this one, or maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it at 34 minutes and get back to number 8 either later today or tomorrow. So if you stuck with me through this disjointed, chaotic, all over the place video, I thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Is this gonna work?